everyone, it's time for the English lesson. And today with you, Anzhelika Buravenko from school number 219. Imagine the situation. You and your friend decided to visit a museum and you agreed to meet one another at the metro station, for example. You come in time and wait, and then when you have been waiting for a while, you have a phone call. And your friend asks, "Where are you?" You, "Seriously, where are you? I am waiting for you at the metro station." And he says that he's been waiting for you outside the museum for 15 minutes. Well, what situation is it? Well, our lesson today is about misunderstanding. And by the end of the lesson, I think you will be able to deal with it and you will know how to sort it out. Let's start. Look at these pictures, please. Well, what do you think? Look at these pictures. Well, what confusing situations can you see here? Well, look at this one. I guess your friend bought you a burger instead of, for example, a hot dog, or maybe he forgets that you are vegetarian. Well, next situation, look here. Well, according to the second situation here, we can see that some people, maybe they're trying to check in the hotel, but they can't. Maybe because they got the wrong date of booking, or maybe the wrong hotel. Well, and the next situation we have that it seems to me that they wanted to see a play at the theater, but some of them got the wrong date or maybe the wrong theater. Such situations could be very embarrassing. I've got such a situation myself. My friend and I, we decided to watch a film at the cinema, and I booked some tickets online. So when we got to the cinema and bought our popcorn, we realized that it is the wrong cinema. Well, and when I booked the tickets, I got the wrong address. So we were in a different cinema, and the situation was very embarrassing and confusing, and we missed our film. It was rather unpleasant. Well, let's move on. Now let's do some practice. These sentences are divided into parts and they are mixed up. Well, our task is to match the halves. So the first one. When we meet later, make sure you go to Judd Road in the town center because... Well, what do you think? What is the rest of the sentence? Yes, it is F. There are two streets with the same name. Well, number 2. We mistakenly left home at 5:30, at 5:30. Well, we thought it started at 6. Rather early. Number 3. I was expecting to meet Pete, my old school friend, but look through the parts and I think E is the best option. It was a different Peter Smith. Number 4. I didn't do homework because... what could it be? I didn't realize it was for today. Rather common answer for students. Well, number 5. I organized a party for tomorrow night. I thought her birthday was on the 6th of May, but we got the date wrong. What a pity. Next, number 6. I answered the phone, but it was a wrong number. Number 7. I called Deb to invite her over, but she thought I was a stranger because she didn't recognize my voice. Number 8. I ended up at the wrong house because, and we have the last option here, B. It is, well, I ended up at the wrong house because I got the wrong address. Well, and now you can see how can we react or how can we answer for these embarrassing situations. Well, and now let's do in such a way. Here you have all the sentences in the right way. Well, and I have another task for you. Tell me, please, which expressions in bold, we have them here in the second part of the sentences, show misunderstanding people, places, time, and someone on the phone. Well, let's look through the sentences once again and think. Well, what can we tell about place? Well, look through the sentences and tell what phrases can we use here about the place. Well, it seems to me that F and B options are the best variants. So, with the same name, street with the same name, and wrong address. Well, when we got the wrong address and we got to another place. Well, next, time. Well, what do you think about time? Well, here we have them. We have three options here. Well, we thought it started at 6 when we mixed up time. Well, I didn't realize it was for today next, and we got the date wrong. Well, we thought, didn't realize it was for today, and we got the date wrong. Next, we have people. And we have one option here. I thought he was my friend, but it was a different Peter Smith. Well, different person. Well, and next, someone on the phone. Well, it's obvious that we have two variants here. It was a wrong number. Well, and she didn't recognize my voice when I was speaking with her on the phone. Well, thank you for your work. Let's move on. Here we have another task. You will listen to 4 telephone conversations. Here you have 2 tasks. The first one is to tell what misunderstanding was it and answer the questions. Well, let's listen.
1.
Hi, me again. I've sent an attachment with all the figures for the last 6 months. That should be all you need.
Sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
I've sent the figures in an attachment. Is that a Tom?
You've lost me. Who is this?
This is Anna Lucia. Is that Tom?
No, this is Willie's Burger Bar. What number are you trying to get?
845-6795.
I think you've got the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry.
2. I've got a reservation in the name of David Cullinan.
Just one moment. Could you repeat the last name?
Cullinan. Cullinan.
Cullinan. I can't find the name. Did you make the reservation over the phone?
Yes, just yesterday.
Sorry. Let me just see if there are any messages here. I won't be a moment. I'm sorry, we've got no reservations in the name of Cullinan, and we're fully booked tonight.
So you're saying I can't stay here? This is the Sheldon Hotel, yes?
No, this is the Felton, with an F.
Really? So I'm in the wrong hotel?
The Sheldon is on Queen's Road, just round the corner.
Oh, no. Sorry. Can you say that again? Where is it?
On Queen's Road, just around the corner.
3.
You've missed the best bits. You're late.
What exactly do you mean? The show starts at 7, doesn't it?
No, it finishes at 7.
Didn't you say it starts at 7?
No, it starts at 5 and finishes at 7.
So what you mean is I've missed the whole show?
Yes.
4.
We've got nothing for you, I'm afraid.
I don't get what you're saying. You're a car rental company, right?
Yes, but today's a holiday and all the cars have been booked already.
Do you mean to tell me that there's nothing at all? No cars available?
There's nothing till tomorrow, I'm afraid.
But I definitely booked a car for today, the 3rd of July.
It's the 4th of July today. In other words, your booking was for yesterday.
It can't be. Is it?
It's the 4th today, madam.
Oh no. I've got the date wrong.
Okay. What was the first misunderstanding? What do you think? What did you hear? Well, it was a wrong number. In the second conversation, it seems to me it was the wrong hotel. Next was the wrong time. And the last one, you're absolutely right, it was the wrong date. And now let's answer the questions. In the first dialogue, who did the woman want to speak to? Yeah, you're right, it was Tom. She wanted to speak to Tom. Well, and who did she speak to? It was Willie's Burger Bar, not Tom. In the second dialogue, how did David make his hotel reservation? Do you remember? Well, he did it over the phone. And what hotel did he want to stay in? The Sheldon Hotel. Yes, you're absolutely right. Dialogue 3. The first question. What time does the show finish? It was 7 p.m. And what time did the show start? It was 5 p.m. Well, and he got the wrong time, and he got there to the show when it was over. Next, what does the woman want to rent in dialogue number 4? She wanted to rent a car. You are right. Well, and what is the date? It was the 4th of July. And you remember that she came to the agency on the 4th of July and her reservation was up to this date. So she didn't get her car. Well, let's move on. And now we have some words and gaps in sentences. Your task is to fill in these words. Well, the first one. I didn't catch any of. Well, you remember in the dialects? Well, we had I didn't catch any of that. Well, and this phrase we use when we can't make out what the person is saying. Next, you've lost. You've lost me. You've lost me. We can say so when we lost the track of the conversation. Well, number 3. Could you repeat the last? Well, what word? Name. So, if you want to clarify some details, you can use this phrase. Can you repeat, please? Number 4. Can you say that again? Well, and as well, you can use this phrase when you ask the speaker to repeat something. What exactly do you mean? Yes, you're right. So we use this phrase when we want to make something clear or to get some explanations. 6. I don't get what you're saying. Number 7. Do you mean to tell me? We use this phrase when we want the speaker to confirm what was said, or when you need some explanations. Well, good job, thank you. And let's move on to another exercise. In this exercise, your task is to put the words in underlined parts in order. Well, let's read them. Oh no, I can't find my key. Do you mean to say we're going to be locked out all night? Number 2. And after Jimmy left Minnie, he married Millie, who used to be married to Billy. You've lost me. Who are all these people? Number 3. There was a little accident with spaghetti and your sofa. What exactly do you mean? My sofa. Oh. Well, let's move on. The boss wants to see you. It's about the money missing from the accounts. I don't get what you're saying. Please repeat. Well, number 5. I think my new number is 5640. Well, I didn't catch any of that. What's the number? Well, number 6. My home address is 39 King Street, Manchester, Lancashire, M8 2TO. Can you say that again? I didn't hear. And the last one. We're leaving Los Angeles at 11 a.m., okay? Then we arrive in Sydney at 5:50 a.m. Could you repeat the last part, please? I didn't hear you. Well, this is the end of our exercise. Well, and the last exercise for you for today. Imagine the situation and make up a dialogue in your copybooks. Well, you have 2 parts here, student 1 and student 2. Well, student 1, you are a guest at the hotel. Imagine this. 20 minutes ago, you called the reception asking for some soap to be sent to your room. Room service brought you some tomato soup. You want them to take the soup back and bring some soap. Call the reception to make a complaint. And student 2, the second part, you are a receptionist at a hotel. A guest calls to make a complaint. Start the conversation by saying, "Reception, how can I help you?" Well, and it will be your home task. That's all for today. At this lesson, we have learned about misunderstanding and how to react in such situations, how to feel not embarrassed and to communicate easily. You were great today. Thank you for your work and see you next time.
Уроки на телеканалі Київ – це не тільки пізнавально і корисно, а ще й легко та цікаво. Хочеш більше? Всі наші уроки на нашому YouTube-каналі. Переходь за посиланням або QR-кодом, що бачиш на екрані. І навчайся з телеканалом Київ з задоволенням.